This turning point in NBA YoungBoy's life, a courtroom, a bombshell, and a moment that will leave everyone shocked. When NBA YoungBoy accepted the plea deal, no one knew what would happen next. An unexpected twist unfolded in the courtroom when a fan hacked the sound system, and everything went sideways. But that was just the beginning. A shocking fact, not even mentioned in court, changed everything. In today's video, we'll reveal everything about NBA YoungBoy's case, his decisions, and the direction his life took.
You got cap in your raps. Why be a straight not catching his that?
You ain't even take no flower to this man. But I guarantee you ain't take not one flower to this man. I ain't even got nothing to do with the situation, man. Stop playing with me, son. I don't want no problem with you. Stay the out my way or get it done, man. Stop the like I said, man.
You know, talk to us. Tell us what happened. As soon as we're done with everything, we'll take off the handcuffs, okay? But
yeah, I don't have a statement. I don't want to be detained in these handcuffs like this. I'm probably if I haven't committed a crime or done that.
Before NBA YoungBoy's revised release date was officially announced, the judge in the case dropped a bombshell that no one saw coming. YoungBoy has accepted a plea deal in the federal firearm case. As part of the deal, he will be sentenced to 27 months in prison with credit for any time served in pretrial detention, followed by 5 years of federal probation. Even though the judge changed his mind while sentencing, the court day turned into complete chaos when a young fan of NBA YoungBoy broke into the court's sound system.
Man. Free Bobby.
Everyone needs to stay muted. Okay.
Free Bobby.
All right. Mr. Golden's case has already been called. He's done with court today. For those of you interested, everyone keep yourselves muted.
A small youngster walked into the courtroom, grinning and giggling, as the hacker's voice echoed loudly, screaming in his favor. The charges were described at the beginning of the sentencing, however, stating that the NBA YoungBoy was arrested on March 10, 2021, and charged with 1 count of possessing a firearm by a convicted felon and 1 count of possessing a firearm without registration after police discovered him filming a music video in a residential area. When an older woman down the street became alarmed and called the police, they swiftly arrived, saw the neighborhood youngster and his friends dancing on the hood of a car while brandishing their firearms and playing loud music. Since they had a long history with the boy, they arrested him.
The body cam footage of the officer who put the cuffs on YoungBoy back in September during that music video, that was shown, and it was very interesting because the cop comes right up to him, you know, whatever, he puts the cuffs on him, and then YoungBoy's reaction is kind of hilarious. I thought it might be interesting for y'all. He was like, yo, big dog, man, what you doing, man? Why you putting these cuffs on me? That's what he was calling the cop. He was calling the cop big dog. He's like, big dog, you up right now. I didn't do nothing. You could search me. I got nothing on me. Cop doesn't listen. Cop puts him in and the whole time YoungBoy's like, yo, man, what you doing, man? Big dog, why? And it really goes to show you a lot about this case. YoungBoy didn't think he did anything wrong. He didn't think that they were going to go and start taking footage from music videos and said, you held a gun in a music video and you're a felon and that's a federal felony and you're going to face 3 to 5 years. No, and it really shows you that these federal laws, as applied to kids like NBA YoungBoy from the hood, are extremely unfair and extremely punitive, and we need to take.
However, once everything was in order, NBA YoungBoy's photographer quickly realized that he was on probation and couldn't be caught with a firearm. In a desperate attempt to cover up the evidence, he tried to remove the tape, but before he could, law enforcement confiscated the camera. Further images surfaced, showing the young boy brandishing a gun. NBA YoungBoy's attorneys argued that the police had unlawfully seized the camera, but their claim was swiftly rejected in court. NBA YoungBoy has lost his appeal with the feds, and now prosecutors can use footage of him holding firearms to convict.
On NBA YoungBoy, he lost the appeal with the federal appeals court. He can take it up to the Supreme Court. What happened? So the federal judge, the lower court, ruled in his favor. She said that the video of him holding what looks like to be a is suppressed, can't be used at trial against him. The way you guys obtained it, you violated his constitutional rights. Now, the government went to the Fifth Circuit United States Court of Appeals. The Fifth Circuit said, you know what, we have a different decision, and we're going to say that the government can use that evidence. It is going to be allowed in the case. Now, YoungBoy's got a couple of options. One, he can appeal to the Supreme Court. I fully expect they will appeal to the Supreme Court. Two, you got to go to the government and say, look, this guy was locked up for a long amount of time. I think he was locked up for almost a year. He's been on house arrest for almost a year. How much time do you want him to serve, and think about doing a plea bargain? Ultimately, you can also take this case to trial and try to beat the feds and go 2-0 against them. He's previously beat.
However, this ultimately led to his sentencing date, the moment when the report would be revealed. The judge gave NBA YoungBoy a positive message about him being robbed of his talent and potential, likely due to his addiction, and wished him the best of luck after he's out of prison in the future.
I've seen so many times that good men and women who have a lot of talent and potential, that they can be robbed of that potential when they start to really struggle with their addiction. So I don't want that for you. You seem like a very talented young man. I'm hoping in your future that once you're done with your federal prison time, that you can be really successful on federal probation and have a really bright future where you can reach your full potential in every aspect of your life. Best of luck to you, Mr. Golden.
Thank you.
Anything
Thank you, Your
further?
Honor. That's all I have, if I could be excused.
You may.
Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you all.
After his case officially closed and it was reported that NBA YoungBoy would serve 27 months in jail and 60 months on probation, his lawyer dropped a bombshell just days later, revealing new